In translating verbal to mathematical phrases and sentences, it is advisable to familiarize the following words in this column right here. The word sum, plus, total, added, more than, together, combined with, and, increased by, greater than. These words are translated into addition. While in this column, minus, reduce, deduct, left, less than, less, take away, diminished by, decreased by, subtract. So these words are translated into subtraction. While these words in the third column, product, times, of, doubled, twice, thrice, triple, multiplied, this means multiplication. Doubled and twice means times 2, thrice and triple means times 3. While in this column, a quotient, ratio, over, half of, a third of, divided by, or average, these are division. While these words right here, like is, are, was, where, will be, gives, yields, sold for, or costs, so these words here are translated equals. So let's get started. In our given number 1, a number n diminished by 5. So our terms here are n, then 5. And we know that diminish is translated as minus. So in this verbal phrase, our mathematical phrase is simply n minus 5. In given number 2, the total of a number x and 6. So in this case, our terms are x and 6. So total means plus. So it means we will just be adding x and 6. And this is how it looks like, x plus 6. For number 3, the product of a number a and b. So these are the two numbers or two variables or two terms that we will be subtracting. Multiplying. Product means to multiply. But we are not using this x in algebra because usually or commonly x is used as a variable x. So to avoid confusion, to signify multiplication, we can just simply write them with each other, and this signifies multiplication already. AB means A times B. Or we can also use a dot, which signifies multiplication as well, A times B, or simply a parenthesis. For number 4, a number m divided by n. So our terms here are m, then n, then divided. So this is the symbol for division. So our mathematical phrase is simply written as m divided by n. Or you can also use the vinculum, m over n. So these two mathematical phrases are just the same. For number 5, 7 multiplied to the difference of x and y. So these are our terms, the 7. Then we will be multiplying to the difference of x and y. So in this case, we are not multiplying 7 to x nor to y. We are multiplying 7 to the difference. So it means we need to subtract them first before multiplying with 7. So it means there is a priority here. Subtracting first before multiplying by 7. And to show the priority, we will be using parentheses. So in here, we are subtracting first the x and y. That's why they're enclosed in the parentheses. Then whatever the result will be, this will be multiplied to 7. And this is how it is written. In given number 6, twice a number t divided by the sum of q and r. So in here, so twice means times 2. So 2 times the number, a number here which is represented by a variable t. So we will write this as 2t. And this will be divided by the sum. Again, it is not divided by q or by r, but the sum of q and r. So it means we will be prioritizing q and r. So we are enclosing q and r in a parenthesis. So whatever the sum of q and r, this will be divided to 2t. And this is how our mathematical phrase is written. Or this can be written also using vinculum or in a fraction form. So 2t over q plus r. So in number 7, thrice a number w less than 10. So thrice means 3 times. So 3 times a number which is represented by W. Then less than, so less than means minus. Then the other term which is 10. So this is supposed to be written 3W minus 10. But if the phrase is less than, the terms are switched. So 10 will be written first, then minus, followed by the other term which is 3W. And that is also true in more than. So in here, C and D are our terms. Then more than means plus. So it is now written as D plus C. Again, we will be switching the terms because it is more than or less than. Although C plus D and D plus C will give the same value because they are commutative, but if we are going to strictly translate it from verbal into mathematical phrase, this is how it is written. We should switch them. For number 9, x increased by 16 is 30. So this given is not a phrase anymore. It is now a sentence because there is a linking verb is here. So the terms are x, 16, and 30. So for our symbols, increased by means addition. Then it is translated as equals. So our sentence or mathematical sentence here is x plus 16 equals 30. And our last given, y less by 5 costs 20. Again, it is a sentence because of this word cost, which is translated as equals. Less means minus. Then our terms here are y, 5, and 20. Okay, again, so it is less. It is not less than, unlike this given number 7. So we don't need to switch them. So our answer here is y minus 5 equals 20.